Hi, my name is Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. The reason why I'm here today is I've given this a lot of thought. I've watched a lot of Project Pan videos, Project 10, Project 50, Project 100. I have watched these for days, which is why I was inspired to do Pan That Palette. As you currently know, I'm doing Project 10 Pan. It's actually in a makeup group that I'm in, and I already posted about that. But I decided to go ahead and make this bigger, a lot bigger. I'm gonna actually do 100 pan, Project 100 pan. Little nervous about this. There are things that I've never in my life have gone through, and some of these things are things that I constantly go through, but I want to make sure that I go through them without keeping on repurchasing and repurchasing. Some of these are even my Holy Grail products that I haven't used in a while, or that I have backups upon backups. Now this is probably going to be a really long video, so in no particular order, although it is going to be per category, I'm just going to go ahead and dive right in. Right now, over here, I'm looking at primers. And what you see right here is I've got two of the mini Smashbox Photo Finish face primers, and I love these primers. These are my favorite, but I want to use them up before it gets too late. Next, I have the Cover FX Illuminating Primer. These are all deluxe samples or 100-point perks from Sephora, or things that I would get at Ulta, or as you'll see from MAC purchases. I have two of the MAC Prep and Prime primers. I want to go ahead and I want to use those up. Just teeny tiny things. I also have the MAC Strobe Cream. And I know there's a lot of people that use this as primer, so I'm going to give it a shot. Here's one. This is actually geared towards men, but I got it as a big sample anyway at Ulta. It's the Anthony Instant Fix Oil Control, and I do have oily skin, more combo skin now, but I do get oily throughout the day, so maybe this will help. I'm going to give it a shot. And then this was a 100-point perk through Sephora. It's the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give that a shot. Okay, next is going to be the facial cleansers. This right here is my Holy Grail. However, I've got two backups right now. This is the Purity Made Simple One-Step Facial Cleanser. I love this. I use this every single morning with my Clarisonic. I want to get through it. Also, I've got two of the Perricone MD Nutritive Cleansers. I want to go ahead and I want to use those up. Then I've had this one for a while, the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Boosters Facial Cleanser, White Tea and Vitamin A. I want to go ahead and I want to use that up. Next is, I want to go ahead and I want to use these. These are for exfoliating. The Skin Ink Pure Revival Peel. This is interesting. That's all I can say is this is really interesting, but it does work. And the Dermalogica Skin Prep Scrub. That's also a deluxe sample size. Moving on to other face products. I want to go ahead and I want to use up, in conjunction, I want to use these both at the same time, the Dermalogica Overnight Retinol Repair. And I'm going to use that in conjunction with the Buffer Cream. I've never used a retinol product like this before, so I'm a little bit nervous, but it says to use this with this, so that's what I'm going to do. Moving on to moisturizers, I'm going to use the Garnier Skin Active Clearly Brighter Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 15 Brightening and Smoothing Daily Moisturizer. I've had this for a really long time. I need to use that up. Another product I've had for a long time is the Equate Reviving Anti-Wrinkle and Firming Moisturizer. I do love this. So if you're on a budget, you definitely need to go ahead and try this. But I do want to use it up. Next is the Kadali. I don't even want to try. I'm sure I butchered that. Vino Source Creme Sorbet. It's the moisturizing sorbet. So there's that. Next is a sample of the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. That's not a moisturizer. I'll be using that as a serum, obviously. I don't know why I had it with my moisturizers, but I will be using this. Next is the Juice Beauty Green Apple Age-Defy Moisturizer. Sorry about the lighting. Can you see that? There you go. I'll be using that. To continue this with the eye creams, the Dermalogica Age Reversal Eye Complex. And I also have this 10-pack of IT Cosmetics. It is the Bye Bye Under Eye Eye Cream. And I'll show you what these little packs look like. I got this at Sephora with a purchase as a sample. It's little these, and you got 10 of these. Obviously, there's more than one use in that because you really don't need a whole lot. Keeping with the skincare, I got this Glam Glow Thirsty Mud Hydrating Treatment. I've tried one Glam Glow before, and it burned my skin off. Not literally, but it felt like it. It really hurt, and I just didn't like it at all. So maybe that's a little bit different. But either way, I want to use it up. Next is my favorite mask. It's the Peter Thomas Roth Blue Marine Algae Intense Hydrating Mask. I love this mask. I've used it, as you can tell. So I'm not sure how much is left. Judging by the more mud mask, I keep on saying I have one more, and one more, and one more, and it just seems to never end. And this is a ½ ounce. So you definitely get your money's worth whenever you get the full size, for sure. Next is the Exuviance Overnight Recovery Mask. I want to use that up. Sorry for the lighting. Next is another serum. It is the Exuviance Age Reverse Total Correct and Sculpt Serum. I'm sorry, I thought I had the serums all together. That was my intention, but that didn't happen. Sorry. Next, I've got the Maskology Antioxidant with Rice Bran Extract. It contains 3 masks. Now, one of these has got only 2 masks in it. My friend got me these, and they're really great and really moisturizing, so I definitely want to use those up before they go bad. Next is the Maskology Revitalizing Eye Gel with Pearl Powder. This also contains 3 masks. I want to go ahead and I want to use that up. And another one is the Anti-Aging with Hydrolyzed Elastin. And I believe this is the one that has 2 masks. I only do a mask per week, so I'm sure it's going to be fairly easy to use these up, at least maybe. I don't really know. Next, as far as removers go, sorry, it's down here. I want to use their Real remover. I'm not a fan of this, but I do want to use it up. I think it's been in my collection way too long, considering it doesn't work. And then I want to use the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. This is actually the full size. I love this stuff. A little bit goes a long way, but I do like the Garnier Micellar Water. So I do want to actually get through this Otherwise, I'm going to keep on repurchasing the micellar water, and that shouldn't happen. Next, I want to finish up the Essential Tools Makeup Brush Cleanser. Cleaner. I don't like this at all. It's 4 ounces, but I do not like this at all. In fact, I kind of hate it. But I need to use it up. That way I can go back to the Ulta Beauty Brush Cleaner. I love that. So I do want to use that up before I go ahead and buy another one. Next, I'll go through my lotion. Sorry, they're all on the floor here. So, yep. Next, I want to use the Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin. It's the Bath and Body Works. I have it upside down so I can get to it, but as you can see right there, there's not much left. And I want to use up the Perfect Autumn Day Ultra Shea Body Cream by Bath and Body Works. I've used this a few times, and it's still practically full. Now this I've had for a really, really long time. I love it. It's messy, but yeah, it's the Ralph Lauren Romance Sensuous Body Moisturizer. So yeah, I want to use this up. It might still be good. I'm not exactly sure. If it's bad, I'll throw it out and put something else in and let you guys know. Next is the Hands of Hope Philosophy Hand and Cuticle Cream. I'm not big on hand creams that doesn't have like a special smell, which is why I love the Bath and Body Works lotion so much. Next one that I'm going to do is hair care products. First one being the Pantene Pro V Beautiful Length Strengthening Conditioner. I want to use that up. The Schwarzkopf Essence Ultim Diamond Color and Radiance Conditioner. I know I went ahead and screwed all that up. I know I screwed that name up. This Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Strong. Next is the Pantene Pro V 3-Minute Miracle Smooth and Sleek Deep Conditioner. I do want to use that up. Then is the L'Oreal Paris Advanced Hair Care Total Repair Extreme Emergency Recovery Mask. Next is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Nightcap Overnight Perfector. Next is the Amazon Beauty Rahua Conditioner. Strengthen color treated and delicate hair. My friend got me this. Next I'm going to talk about perfumes. This is a discontinued fragrance. This is Bath and Body Works Butterfly Flower. This is very similar to Marc Jacobs Daisy. However, I have Marc Jacobs Daisy in my collection, so there's really no point in me having this. Next is the Bath and Body, no, this is Victoria's Secret. It's the Love Spell. I love this, but I haven't used this in a really long time. Next is the Bath and Body Works Cherry Blossom. As you can see, it's in the older packaging, so you know that it has got to go. And then I've got Bath and Body Works Pear Blossom. As you can see, there's really not much left. There's not a day that goes by that I don't wear perfume, so this is going to be kind of easy for me, I think. At least I hope. Here is a rollerball of Ralph Lauren Midnight Romance, which I love, but I only have that little bit left, and all it's doing is just taking up space. Next is the Britney Spears Fantasy. It has a lip gloss on the end, but I don't like the lip gloss, so I won't be using this at all. I'll end up throwing it away. I just wanted the perfume, which as you can see is full. Next is another of the Ralph Lauren Midnight Romance. As you can see, I don't have much left of that either. And then here is the regular Ralph Lauren Romance. I don't have much of that left either, so that really shouldn't take long to get rid of. If I keep on looking in a different direction, I'm sorry, I'm not used to this yet, but I know that I will get used to it. Next, I know you guys are going to think that I'm weird, but I absolutely love this perfume. It's Exclamation. You guys remember this? I love this perfume. I know it's crazy, but this takes me back and I love it, but I do want to get it out of my collection. Next is Ed Hardy, Love and Luck Eau de Parfum. So yeah, I want to get rid of that. Next is the BCBG Max Azria, I think is how you pronounce it. This is my favorite all-time perfume. I love this, and you can get this on Amazon really cheap. I love this. As you can see, there's not much left, but it'll probably take a few weeks to get through it. Like I said, there's not a day that goes by that I don't wear perfume. Next is Coach Poppy. I only have, let's see. Not sure if you could see that. I only have that much left. So I'm going to get rid of that. And next is another really, one of my favorite perfumes. It's Juliet Has a Gun. It's by Not a Perfume. Yeah, Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume. I love this, and actually every time that I order from Sephora, I always look up codes to get things, and this was a code and I had never smelled this before, and whenever I got it, I loved it, and so I ended up placing another order from Sephora, and I got another one. So I had already gone through one of these, and I'm going to go through one of these yet again. So the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and there was one hair care item that I skipped, that I just saw it. It's the Rahua leave-in treatment to match the conditioner that my friend got me. I am working on a leave-in treatment right now. It's a smoothing treatment. It's by Biolage, so I'm hoping to finish that by February, and if I do, I'm going to go ahead and work on this. If not then, whenever I finish it up, I'm going to move on to this immediately. Next, we're going to talk about nail polish. Now, I've never gone through a nail polish, so I'm kind of nervous, so I don't know exactly what to expect. But it does look like based on the time, looks like there's going to be a part 3 to this video. There's so much. I want to go through the Sally Hansen Advanced Hard as Nails Strengthener. And the Sally Hansen Diamond Strength Hardener. Next, I want to go through the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel. This is in Mad Women. Yeah, Mad Women. And then the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel and Hunger Flames. I don't like this. I thought that I would, but I really don't. After a day, it ships, and this is what I have on my nails right now. So, yeah. And then I want to go through Julep. It's an Eleanor. It's what I got in October, and it was free if you went ahead and made a purchase through Ulta. Next, I want to go ahead and I want to get through Sinful Colors. This is in the color Karma. It's the Kylie one. Don't judge me. It's really pretty, my kind of color. Next, I want to get rid of the Sinful Colors Cinderella. I want to get through the Zoya nail polish in Odette. This is actually my favorite brand of nail polish. However, I've had this in my collection for a long time. I actually got this in an Ipsy bag whenever I had Ipsy, and that's been a few years. Here's also CoverGirl Glowing Nights. I'm not exactly sure what color this is. I think it might be After Dark. not exactly sure, but this is what it looks like. I got this in a Walmart beauty box, so I definitely want to get through this, and I've had this maybe a year, or maybe it was Ipsy. I don't remember which one, but I do want to get through this. The next one that I want to get through is highlighters. There's 2 highlighters that I want to do. Actually 3, I'm sorry. I'm going to get through the Benefit High Beam. It's just a little sample. And then the Cover FX in Stick and Bubbly, another sample. As you can see. And then I want to get through the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Moonstone. I've used this a few times, but I don't really think that there's much of a dip in it at all, but I do want to get through that as soon as I'm done with the, can you see? Yeah. This is really pretty though. I'm going to start out with eyeliners, and as you can see, there's a lot of them. Here is the Urban Decay 24-Hour Eye Pencil in Voodoo. I'll just go ahead and name off all the Urban Decay ones, so I don't have to keep on. This one is in Glitter Rock. Mugshot. Demolition. Rockstar. Moonspoon. Zero. Another Demolition. This is the Marc Jacobs one that you got from Sephora for the Sephora birthday gift, which I really love that one. This one is in Stag. And this one is in Stargazer. I noticed that I added more eyeliners and I didn't think that I did, but I did, so I'm just gonna go with it. I don't know. These are all, they were all deluxe sizes, so hopefully I'll be able to get through them. I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try my best. Next are lipsticks. Now these are colors that I've either had in my collection for a really long time, or I just simply don't like, and of course I threw in a couple that I actually really do love. First of all is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm, and this is in the shade, it's in 225 Sultry. I like these. I like these, but I'm really into liquid lipsticks right now, so I want to get rid of these. Next is the same one, only this is in 250 Standout. Next is the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color into Matte with Love. I don't like this at all. I do not like this formula. I don't like it, but I'm going to have to get through it. It's too late to return it at this point. Next is the Stila Liquid Lipstick in Bella. I've used this quite a bit, so I don't know, I've used this a few times. This next color I used a lot, and it's the Stila Liquid Lipstick in Besso. This is my favorite color. I love the Stila lipsticks, but I want to go ahead and I want to throw in some things that I like into this. Next is the Smashbox LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color Stick. I've never used this before. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Next is my least favorite color, and it is the MAC Frost in Sandy B. I am not exactly a fan of this at all. It looks really pretty, but it wears, it's just, I don't like this. I got this with a back to MAC, so thank goodness it was free. Next is the Intense Matte Lip and Cheek Pencil. I got this in a Oh, it's in the color Belle. I got this in a Sephora box, so I have not used that yet. Also is an Urban Decay Revolution lipstick in Naked. This is almost completely full too. The next item I want to go ahead and get rid of is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. I love this, but I've had this in my collection for a while and I would like to have a new one. That's how much is left. I want to use the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus Mascara. I'm going to use this up before it dries up. Again, I love this mascara, but it's way too late to return it, so I will go ahead and now return it. Now, you guys might think that I'm crazy, but I want to use up 3 different blushes. 2 of them are the same. They are the sample sizes of the Laura Geller Baked Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. I really want to, it's my favorite blush, but I do have a full size, so I want to get those out of my collection. Next is the Balm Cabana Boy. I got this in Haute Look a long time ago, and it's about time that I use it, so I want to try to use that up this year. That's my Project 100 pan for 2017. So hopefully you will follow me on my journey and subscribe. And you can go ahead and you can reach me on Instagram or Twitter. Yeah, so I will see you in my next video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.